Now remember, www.generalbbq.com. This is a website for General Huang's Korean barbecue, and they have great deals on all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. And we're sitting in this nice room because they knew we're doing a review, so they gave us this nice room, and we're all by ourselves. And maybe you're thinking, oh, that place must be no good. They're by themselves. Well, this is a private room, but if you look out into the dining room, it's packed with people. All right, everybody on the web, we're still at www.generalbbq.com, which is the website for General Huang's barbecue on Western and Rosewood. And we've been tasting the $9.99 all-you-can-eat meal, Korean barbecue. We had the bulgogi, we also had the chicken bulgogi. What else did we have? We had the beef.
Bacon.
Oh yeah, the fresh bacon,
Yes.
right? The fresh bacon,
Yes,
and also
the
beef brisket.
Yes.
And it was incredible, right? For $9.99, you can have
Incredible.
all those things. Now, some of you guys are thinking, well, I like some of the other meats in the Korean barbecue, and that wasn't in it. Well, General Huang's has everything, because for not 99 cents, but for $13.99, you can upgrade to a different set of meats, or altogether all the different meat. The $13.99 meal comes with all the meats we had so far: the beef bulgogi, the chicken bulgogi, the fresh beef brisket, and fresh beef pork bacon. But also, it comes with 4 other different kinds of meat for $13.99. Wow. So we're going to introduce you to some of those meats. Now, I know some of you guys are real health conscious, and you're going, oh, those carnivores are eating all this red meat, and they're going to get sick. Well, General Huang knows that we want to be healthy. So with the $13.99 meal, you get the all-you-can-eat vegetable platter as well. It's called sam in Korean, a vegetable platter. And if you notice, all the meat are bite-sized, but the leaf lettuce are all huge. The reason why is this is meant to be a wrap for the meat.
Makes sense.
So basically, you take whatever type of vegetation you like, you put some bean paste on there,
Okay.
and maybe even throw some garlic on there, and anything you want, anything goes. And you take the meat and you dip it in the sauces you like, and you put it in. You ready to eat?
Definitely so.
All right. So we had the beef bulgogi. We
Yes.
also had the pork. Pork. Well, we also had the chicken bulgogi, the fresh brisket, the fresh pork bacon.
Yes.
Now we're gonna have this wonderful piece of meat. Now some of you guys are like, "What is that? I've never seen that before." You probably haven't. This is actually the meat of a beef tongue.
Okay.
I've never had that before.
And your faces are like, what the heck?
Yes,
man? What
I
are you
never
talking
had it
about?
before.
Well, some of you guys are thinking it's weird, but if you ever had Mexican food, one of the best types of taco are lengua tacos.
That's right.
Lengua. And some of my adventurous friends know what I'm talking about. Lengua tacos are actually tacos made out of beef tongue. Now, it sounds like, oh, I have to kiss a cow, but it's not like that. It's actually really good texture meat, so we're gonna go ahead and grill it, and we're gonna get a taste out of it. And some people, like once in a while, some people say, oh, I don't like it just because the whole idea of eating tongue. But actually, it's a delicacy in many cultures, and it is also in Korean food. So like when you go to all-you-can-eat places, this is kind of a secret. Restaurateurs love it when you eat chicken, because chicken is the cheapest kind of meat. So you can eat like 10 pounds of chicken and they'll be okay. But the most expensive meat actually in the Korean barbecue place is not even the short rib, the kalbi, or it's not anything else. It's actually the tongue. Because when you think about it, there isn't that much tongue in a cow. So
That's right.
you butcher one, you only get several pounds of it. So it's actually very much a delicacy. And in many cultures, only like kings and princes were ever allowed to eat these meat. Some of you guys are thinking, well, I don't want to ever be a king because I don't want to. But it's actually really tasty. It's really yummy. So we're gonna grill it up. Yeah, it'll be for a lot of people. And again, the grill we got it changed so it's hot. I think we can maybe turn up the fire. Can we turn up the fire a little bit more? And usually most Korean restaurants have. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Yvette. you usually have a little nozzle that you can turn.
See, we all cook together.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
I'm
exciting.
a little scared, but I'm gonna take this experience.
You mean
It's
about
gonna be
the
good.
You mean
So-
about the tongue?
Uh-huh.
Well, try it. Let's see.
While this is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you what some of these vegetables are.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna try to not touch it. Now, the green leaves right there. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up on the backside.
It's
of
like
my
a big leaf of basil.
Right. You guys are thinking, what the heck? It's just a leaf. Did Ted go out
Yeah,
to the
what's
back
that?
and just pick up a leaf? This is called parallel leaves. You know, I'm having trouble with my L's because I'm Asian. Parallel leaves are actually leaves, I understand, off of a plant that produces sesame. So some Koreans will say sesame leaf, but I looked that up. It's parallel. It's kind of textury and grainy, and it's kind of like an herb leaf.
Yeah.
So there's a texture to it, and there's a distinct taste to it. It's pretty good. So that's one. The other one we have here. This is actually inside of a Napa cabbage. This is what kimchi is made of.
Okay.
So this is fresh, and you'll notice that the outer layer is more green because of the photosynthesis. This is the inner layer, so that's why it's all white like this. But it's really, really good, really crispy and refreshing. Now this part right here, seaweed, very good, Yvette. You know your stuff.
Healthy.
This is like a kelp's leaf. So this is really supposed to be really, really healthy. So you wrap this around beef or whatever you're gonna eat, and it's gonna bring a great different texture to it, but also lots of loads of vitamins and things like that. Now this is cabbage steamed, and it's actually really good with just the bean paste. So that's one of the things that you want to try. It also has the basic red leaf lettuce, and also in the back here, there's some kelp leaves back in here. These are really good.
Yes.
And these are, I think,
Arguella.
arguella, is that what it's called?
That's not
No, no, this
But
is sort
this
of
is
like,
very high in iron.
right. It's very high in iron,
Very
is what
high
I
in
understand.
iron.
And it tastes a bit like cilantro, but not really.
Okay.
Because we also have the real cilantro back here.
Okay.
So these are also for $13.99. You get as much vegetable as you
Forgot
want.
one thing. The peppers on the other side.
Oh yeah, yeah. These are the Korean peppers, and I'm gonna do this. Some of you guys thinking, man, that looks really hot. Sometimes it's really hot, but usually it's not. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. All you do is you just go boom, and
Alright.
boom, drops it. Yeah.
Wow.
Great
Okay.
powder cleanser. No, it's not hot. It's not hot. It's really good. So that's how you eat it. So it's gonna be excellent. So tongues are cooking. That sounds really weird. The tongues are cooking. The tongue is cooking. I'm gonna flip them with my tongue. Alright? So it's getting there, and you're gonna have a chance to have an experience of a lifetime when your kings and princesses used to eat this thing. Again, what you have to know about Korean food, sometimes you double dip because it's communal eating. You know, we take it off the same grill and same thing. So I'm sorry, I know I already bit into it, but I'm gonna dip it in there again. And all my Western friends on the internet, forgive me. And I brushed my teeth twice today, so it's gonna be okay. All right, we're not gonna die. We're just gonna have sticky breath together. Good. I love that. Well, I'm gonna have my tongue because I'm a king. And here's a kiss to the cow. It's great. I love it. All right, $13.99 gets you all the different kinds of meat that's in the $9.99 plus 4 other kind of meat. We already tried the what did we try? The tongue, right?
Yes, we tried
The
the
second
tongue.
meat that comes with the $13.99 meal plus the bulgogi, the dak bulgogi, the chicken bulgogi, the brisket, the pork belly is actually the belly meat of a cow. Now again,
Oh, I think that would be good.
yeah, the key to it is definitely the marbling of the meat here. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on the grill.
Okay, beef bacon then.
Basically, yeah,
Okay.
right. You never think like that, but
No, you don't.
that's what it'd be like. And again, the $13.99 meal comes with all these vegetables.
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and put it on. And I know I've been talking a lot and you guys haven't been eating, so I'm gonna try to shut up a little bit and let you guys eat. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on the grill. Again, just like I've been saying, if you're Korean, you just pull it out and you eat it. So this is gonna be really quick. It's gonna cook really quick. So go ahead and be ready to eat?
We're ready.
Okay, all right, so it'll be soon. All right, here we go. And I'm going to introduce the other meat as well. Now, the meat we've been eating is non-marinated, and we're going to go back to some marinated meat. This is bulgogi as well, and you're going, bulgogi? Didn't we already have it? It didn't look like that. Well, this is pork version of the bulgogi. Usually, like when you cook marinated pork in Korean, it's going to be spicy.
Okay.
Like remember the chicken and the beef bulgogi was very sweet and flavorful. Now this is marinated, but it's marinated with some spices. It's really hot, but you might get a kick out of it, literally. So it'll be good. So that's another meat that comes with it, and the other meat that comes with the $13.99 meal. I'm watering in my mouth. Is actually intestines, and you're going, intestines? Why do I want to eat that? Well, you've been eating it. If you ever had real authentic sausage, the casing of sausages are intestines, and this is from actually a beef intestine. So some people have a hard time eating it because it's just the idea of eating intestine, but it's obviously cleaned really well, and it has a different texture and a flavor to it. So we're gonna try these meat. And that basically completes the $13.99 meal. It comes with the bulgogi, the chicken bulgogi, the brisket again, the pork belly, and the fresh beef bacon, I guess, right? And also the pork bulgogi and the intestine as well. So we're gonna go ahead and try. So while we're cooking on this, you can go ahead and try the other side dishes, but I think these are basically ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and place it on your plates. And, you can wrap it up. Again, you can put it on, put the same sauce. And I guess you can still use the kimchi. I know you're into that, so you can do that. So let me go ahead and move these guys over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these guys over. And since we're getting a little hungry because we've been talking a lot, we're going to go ahead and put the other meat on the other side, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do that. I know it's a little further away. So Steve, when you see it and it feels like it's ready,
just reach over.
go for it. Go for it. All right. Now let's go ahead and put the, what do you think, intestines or the pork? Let's go with the pork. Let's go with the pork. I'm going to go ahead and, oop, I'm messing up. Go ahead and put the pork barbecue on there. Look at that. Yeah, anytime you have pork in Korean barbecue or anything pork that's marinated, it tends to be spicy, and that's just the general way you marinate pork in Korean culture. So, know if you order like spicy, it's not gonna be teriyaki. It's gonna be hot.
Good.
But it's really good. Actually, I like it. So for a lot of people, this is the best kind of meat people like.
Excellent.
Pork bulgogi.
I'll reach over here.
Necessary to cook all the way through, but still you want to get it kind of brown, because we're not eating rare steaks here today. Look at that.
How is that?
Good bacon.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Good bacon.
For beef lovers.
yeah, for beef lovers. And what's good is it's really marbled well with the fat.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of oil, a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of flavor off of that. So.
That looks very good.
So Yvette and Steve, I think these guys are pretty much okay to eat.
I'll
So
get some
go ahead
pasture.
and grab some while I watch you. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Look at that. I'm gonna
You're going to be doing a lot of
get that.
talking
Look
and
at that.
stuff. Yeah.
Dip it in this
Some of
sauce
people
again,
even get
and dip it in this sauce. And
Excellent.
incredible.
Incredible, yeah.
This might be my favorite meat right here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, you said your favorite was the bacon, so
Right.
I guess the beef
Beef is
Number
kind of
one.
because that marbling is really good. Isn't
is very good, very tasty.
it? Hey, and with the $13.99, this is the last of the meat of the $13.99. This is the intestine I've been talking about. And again, for some of you Hispanic and Latin culture people, this is actually the tripas. Right? You guys know what tripas is. It's actually one of the best parts of the meat. And it's really nutty flavor and things like that. It takes actually a while to cook. So we're going to put it on the side over here. And that basically is the meal you get for $13.99. You get the bulgogi, the chicken bulgogi, brisket, the pork belly, and that's $9.99 meal. And on top of that, if you pay $13.99, you get the pork bulgogi. Also, you got the tongue, right? And also you get the intestine and all the vegetables here. So we just put the intestine on, and basically this is like a sausage casing in many cases, and that's pretty big because it comes as a whole. If you go to any Korean barbecue, you find stuff that you want to eat, but if it's too big, they'll provide you a kitchen shear. So you can go ahead and cut it apart so you don't have to use a knife to do it. So we're cooking up the last of the meat, and afterwards we're going to come back with what you can get for $19.99 here at General Huang's Barbecue. www.generalbarbecue.com. We'll see you.